So starting off, I'm going to go through all of the free pair cases for FL, and all of this video is going to be the cases where the edge is oriented and solvable with RU, and there'll be another video where I show all the cases where the edge is misoriented and not solvable with RU. So free pairs, split pair, pretty simple, RU2R', or if you want to do the edge control, you could do RU', U', which works when there's a line. And then if you have a built pair, well, it's 1 to 2 moves. So that's how you do those. Now we'll talk about when the pieces are split in the U layer. One thing I should quickly mention, you'll know that the edge is oriented if it can be lined up here like so, or if when it lines up on the right, the colors here are adjacent. So with the cross color on top, pieces separated, you just do what you would normally do if you were solving this pair into FR. So it'd be RU2R', and then something like that. Or if you have the other case, like so, it'd be RU', and then again 2 moves. Then if the pieces are like so the cross-color corner stick is now on the side and the colors on top match, again you would do exactly what you would do to solve this pair in FR. Make the free pair, U2, or if it's the other case, make the free pair like that, U2. And then finally, if you have them split up so that it looks like the kind of split free pair, but it's the other case, then what I think is the best is you put the corner in the back here like so, and you do a soon. So RU, R', U, RU2', R', and then the F'. Alternatively, you can put the edge here and do RU', R', U', and then the free pair. But I think putting the corner in the back and then doing a soon is the better way to go. Now when the pieces are in the U layer but attached instead of separated, when the cross-color corner sticker is facing up, again you would solve this pair exactly how you would into the front right. So you could split them up like that, U', U2. So it's like U2, U2. That is 2 U2s though, and there is a way to avoid it. What you can do is you can put the pair a U2 away from where you would normally do it, and you could do RU, R', U', RU, R', and then put the pair in like that, which might be a little bit faster, but doing it the normal way is perfectly fine as well. Now if the edge, well if it's the other case where the cross-color corner stick is on top, but you have the kind of bad case, you can just kind of do what you would normally do for the pair here as long as you're going into a built pair, so something like that. I wouldn't do something like this because you're going into a split pair. You could also do something like that. What I like to do is I like to put the pair here and then do back soon. So R', U', R, U', R', U2, R, and then F'. Again, I just think that's a little bit faster, but there's a lot of different ways you can do that case. Now, if the cross-color corner sticker is on the side, like so, and the colors on top match, then for this case, what I think is best is to have the pair here and do R', D', R, U', R', D, R, and then U, F', like so. I think that's really fast. If you want something a little bit more low move count, you can put the pair in the back and do M', U, R, U', wide R', and that's very low move count. However, because of how kind of weird the moves are, I prefer to do the R', D' type setup. And then for the other cases where the cross-color corner sticker can be on the side, there's the checkerboard pair. The best way I found to solve this is a little bit high move count, but just basically what you would do to solve this pair here, RU', R', U, RU', R', and then insert the pair. A little bit TPS heavy, but not too bad. Or if you have, not that, sorry, it'd be this case. Nope, this case. There we go. And then for this one, again, you want to do exactly what you would do for the front right. So have it in the back, RU', R', U, RU2', R'. For a similar move count, you can also do some other things, like you could split the pair up like this, and then pair it up. That ends up being about the same move count. But I think the best way is just keep it intuitive, keep it similar to what you know, and do it like that. So that's all of the cases where the 2 pieces are in the U layer, whether they're built pair, split pair, separated or attached. Now we'll talk about the cases where the edge is inserted into the front right like so, so it'll look like this. So it'll look like the edge is flipped, but it's actually perfect for 2gen stuff. If the cross-color corner sticker is facing on top, you would do double inverse sexy. The reason you wouldn't do double sexy like that is because you have to do extra moves at the end to get the pair in, whereas if you do inverse sexy, then it's a little bit less moves to put the pair in at the end. So if the cross-color corner sticker is on top and the edge is here, inverse sexy. If it's on the side like so, you could maybe recognize this, like this line of pieces. Simple setup, U prime, R prime, U2, F prime. And then if the corner is facing the other way, then you could either do a free pair setup here and then insert it, or you could do a U2 and do a free pair setup with a U2 like that. Both of those work. So that's how you deal with the cases where the edge is in front right. Now if the corner is in the front right and the edge is in the U layer, we'll start when the cross-color corner sticker is facing down. This is kind of a special case because what you actually want to do is rotate, and you want to have the edge in the back like so. So you would rotate here, fix the cross, and then you have a free pair. So it'd be like R prime U, R U, R prime. Or if you want to do it lefty, it'd be L prime U, L U, L prime. You could technically insert the edge like here, U2, and then pair it up to save the rotation, but I think it's a lot faster to just rotate and deal with it like so. Now if the cross-color corner sticker is facing the front when it's stuck, very simple setup. R, U prime, R prime, U, F prime. Very simple. And if the cross-color corner sticker is facing the right, you would do R, U, R prime, and then insert this pair, like that. Now if both pieces are stuck, then what you want to do is, so for the case where the cross-color corner sticker is on the bottom, very simple, R, U, R prime, F prime, or you could do F prime, L prime, U, L. I should also note it's very easy to do edge control for this case. So for example, if we have something like this is actually even better because OLL skips. But you want to have an unoriented edge in the back, whether you have something like this or only one edge oriented. You want an unoriented edge in the back here when you do R, U, R prime, F prime, because it'll give you, it'll prevent dot cases from occurring. Now if the cross-color corner sticker is on the front, then you want to keep it intuitive. So for this case and this case, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to start with R, U prime, R prime, and then just get another case like that. So if it's on the right, you do the same thing, R, U prime, R prime, and then you would deal with this case. You can also learn where to put your like U layer edges, similar to like this case, to get some edge control. But I haven't actually learned these cases, but they definitely can be useful, I think. It could also potentially be useful to learn algorithms that solve both the unique EO cases, so like this one, and also the one edge for all three of these cases. But that's everything for FL cases where the edge is oriented. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out the video on FL cases where the edge is misoriented, which will be the next video. So stay tuned.